Hello everyone and welcome back to Cletha Versal. I am Cletha, your host, here to guide you through the fascinating aspects of law, history and beyond. Today, we are diving into one of the most fundamental pillars of our constitution, the right to equality. Specifically, we'll be discussing Article 14 to 18, which altogether form the backbone of this right. Let's start with Article 14, which guarantees equality before law and equal protection of laws. This means that every person in India, irrespective of their background, is entitled to equal treatment. These concepts are inspired by English common law and US Constitution, but our framers expanded them to tackle India's unique challenges. In simple terms, no one is above the law and the law should not equally protect everyone. But what makes India's approach special? The framers were deeply aware of the social and economic inequalities that plagued society. They knew equality could not be achieved by simply stopping discrimination. Instead, the state has a positive obligation to address these inequalities, actively working to remove them through policies and programs. This brings us to Article 15 to 18, which break down specific aspects of equality. Starting with Article 15, it prohibits discrimination on ground of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth. This extends to public spaces and institutions, ensuring that everyone has fair access to facilities and services. Then, there's Article 16, which focuses on equality of opportunity in public employment. It guarantees that everyone has equal shot at public jobs, while also allowing for reservation to support historically disadvantaged communities, paving the way for substantive equality. Moving on to Article 17, we see significant social reform. The abolition of untouchability and its practice are banned, and any violation of this is punishable by law. This article underscores the Constitution's commitment to eliminating deeply rooted social injustice. Lastly, Article 18 prohibits state from conferring title. This is to ensure that no one receives special status except for academic or military honors. The aim is to promote sense of equalities and dignity among citizens. Now, while Article 14 to 18 may seem like a standalone provision, they actually interconnected. Article 14 gives broad guarantee of equality, while Article 15 to 18 tackle specific forms of inequality. Together, they embody the holistic approach that the Indian Constitution takes towards equality. The state also plays a crucial role here. It must take affirmative steps to remove social and economic inequalities. We are not just talking about illegal provision, but also proactive measures like social welfare program and reservation. Equality, however, doesn't mean identical treatment for everyone. The court have emphasized that treating an unequal situation equally will lead to injustice. This is where reasonable classification comes into play. Laws can classify people into different categories, but classification must be fair and serve a legitimate purpose. For instance, Kedarnath Bajoria case, Supreme Court upheld the laws can classify individuals based on different criteria as long as these classifications are logical and purposeful. To wrap things up, the right to equality isn't just about avoiding discrimination. It's about ensuring that every individual is treated with dignity and respect. It's a dynamic concept that involves with changing societal norms. Our courts continually interpret and expand it to reflect contemporary realities, helping us to move closer to societies where equality truly thrives. Thank you for joining me on this episode. Clear the vessel. I hope you found this breakdown of Article 14 to 18 insightful. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and tune in next time as we continue to explore more legal topics and current affairs. Until then, stay informed and keep striving for equality.